88.9 WERS and WERS.org. I'm here today with probably the most locally requested artist on 88.9 at night within this past year, Mr. M. Dot himself.
MySpace.com/MDOTEMS.
He was requested as one of the best artists this year at the Boston Phoenix. We're glad to have you with us today, man. It's a pleasure. First off, some of your singles that have been on rotation here for quite some time. You know, we've Gotta Be, Ish on You, Full Circle. Every single shift I do, there's literally like 2 to 3 people calling for one of those songs. Quite literally, your music's off the hook here. Has this become more of a surprise for you than you originally expected?
First of all, thank you to everyone who requested. Most importantly, I really can't even tell you enough how much that means to me that people even take the time to call in. I can't lie, I hound people all the time to tune in and to listen for me. So anytime that people request you, I can't even believe it. I was talking to you before I even walked in this studio for the interview, and you were telling me about people requesting every shift, and I think that really means a lot. Like, we do a lot of shows and we give out CDs and we constantly promote on the computer. We have people running the computer and stuff, and so if people are requesting and stuff, that just that's a big tribute to the music that we're putting out.
Listening to your stuff, there's definitely some big pun style wordplay reminiscent in there. WERS and WERS.org. That was Little by Little. For all of you just turning in, we have M. Dot in the studio right now. He's been a mainstay on 88.9 at night for quite some time now. Definitely one of the most requested guys on the show. Just to get back in to the questions here, the name of your new album, it's called Musically Driven Overtime, and it makes perfect sense based on what I've been reading. You have 8 mixtapes done within the past 2 years, all at around a full 80 minutes of CD. You're doing an official solo album now, as well as 2 other albums, one with Explicit One and another with DJ Jean Moran from France.
Yep.
How do you do it, man? No sleep over the past 2 years or what? Like, what drives you to work this overtime you're speaking of to your fans?
Just I mean, the easiest answer is I love music, and the second is so many people do it. Everyone I meet in the street, it's hard to say that you're a rapper anymore because everyone does it and they're not that good and they all do the same stuff. So it's easier for people just to say I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, everyone can say I'm a rapper. Like, all they have to do is just spit a couple bars to someone and they're a rapper. My grandmother raps. Everyone raps. So the best inspiration I could say is just wanting to outdo everybody.
It's the hunger.
Outwork everyone, but then there's good music on the side. Like, it's not just the same stuff, and wanting it more and working hard. And like I said, being good to people. It's not like it's 1994 and it's hard to get in the studio. People can record themselves in their grandmother's crib or wherever they're at. Real talk, this is all I do. I do not have a job. I have a 2-year-old son. I have to do this. Like, I've done, over, I would say, 10 states. I've done, Italy. I'm doing Europe again. And that's off just